Good morning and happy Friday. Hope you're smiling as you tune in to 3+U this morning. The word around Channel 3 today, we've been talking a lot to our coworkers, and so many of us have been saying how happy we are that it seems to be a free weekend ahead, not any specific plans in mind, so you're free to do what you want to do. If you're in that same boat, we've got a great idea for you to get out, enjoy what looks to be a nice weekend, and give back to the community at the same time. Phil Harris joins us this morning. He's with Chattanooga Brewing Company, also a proud member on the board at the Chattanooga Area Food Bank. So Phil, you've got a busy weekend ahead because you're going to be down at Ice on the Landing for the Skillet curling competition.
That's right. We're really excited. This is my second year to play in it. It's the third year of the event, and we have a 16-team field this year. Started putting together the tournament about a month ago, 6 weeks ago, and the tournament sold out in probably less than 48 hours. So it's the tournament is filled with a lot of great teams. It's a mix of companies around the city, and also groups of individuals just love to get out and throw skillets and have a great time. So I think the weather's going to be beautiful on Saturday. We're really excited about the tournament this weekend.
Okay, so I have to ask you, because we are having a chance to look at some of the images you've provided. When you're out there on the ice and y'all are throwing these skillets, are you wearing ice skates or are you in regular shoes?
No, we just wear really warm shoes. No ice skates, but if you stand on the ice for a couple hours, your feet start to get a little cold. So thick socks and hiking boots, that's the fashion that I wear out there.
Well, what's interesting, because anybody who's watching who's gone skating, whether they went this year or in the past, you know how until you get pretty good at it, you're just hoping and praying that you won't fall, right? So to think about y'all being out there on the ice where you don't really have any control over how far that skillet goes. You mentioned practicing. Is there skill involved here, Phil, or is it sheer luck?
No, there's skill involved. So the first thing you do, I would say the game is a mix of bocce ball and curling. So we are throwing our skillets toward what's called a bacon. And the bacon is essentially the top of the skillet that we throw out on the ice, and that becomes our target. And so each team will alternate throwing their skillets, and however many skillets you get closest to that target before your other team does, then you score points for all the skillets that you have closer than your opponent. So there's a variety of techniques that are used to throw the skillet. There's no right or wrong way. Everybody has their own approach. Most people stay on their feet, but there's some people who are on their butt after they throw the skillet. So it's fun to watch.
So you mentioned how the team sold out within 48 hours. That obviously is part of the fundraising effort to help the Chattanooga Area Food Bank, those team fees to be part of the tournament. But you're not stopping there. When people come out to watch, they too have a chance to give back.
Yes, so that's right. So at the tournament will be from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Saturday and 10 a.m. to probably 1 or 1:30 through the championship on Sunday. For that whole time, Chattanooga Brewing Company and Naked River Brewing Company are going to be donating beer for the event. So we're going to have our beer truck out there serving 6 to 8 different beers. It's going to be $5 a pour. 100% of the proceeds go to the food bank. In addition, we're going to have virtual donation stations and displays set up at our beer tent where you can use a QR code, zip your phone, take a picture of it, and you can donate right there on site to the Chattanooga Food Bank, and that'll be tagged toward the skillet tournament. So the last year, the championship was late at night, 9 o'clock on a Tuesday. We did the same deal. We poured beer for $5, and we raised over $1,000.
Wow.
So I think the neat thing about the tournament this year is we have premium ice time on Saturday and Sunday around brunch. We're hoping to have a lot of people come out, and my goal this year is to raise at least $2,500 for the food bank, either in virtual donations and beer sales.
So I want to talk about the food bank side of your life, because you and I were chatting a bit before we got on air, and you were real excited about your work at the brewing company. You were excited about the skillet curling, but we talked about your board membership at the food bank, and your face kind of changed. You're seeing what a lot of people hear about but don't see every day, the need that is present every day in the community for that food bank to stay thriving.
Exactly. So I just feel real passionate about what the organization does. There's such a great need right now because of COVID. There are so many families right now that need those food supplements. There's so many children that aren't getting the nourishment and the meals they need every day. So, what we do at the food bank is really a great community service, a great human service. And right now the demand is just, it's tremendous. So it's hard for us to get enough volunteers to come in and help us pack food and really help with distribution. And I will say that the support from the community has just been tremendous this last 12 months during this epidemic. And, for me, this event is about having a great time, great camaraderie between companies and having a lot of fun. But more importantly, it's, wrapping all that around raising money for a really, really good organization.
So let's get people out there. You mentioned the elimination process begins on Saturday. It's 10 to 3. Is that right?
Yeah, 10 to 3. So it's a double elimination tournament. We'll through Saturday, we'll get down to the final 8 teams. And then on Sunday, we'll move all the way through the championship on Sunday.
All right. Well, best of luck to you and your team. And I'm glad to know that there is skill involved. All that practice is going to pay off.
Absolutely. So thank you so much. I appreciate you having us on this morning.
You are very welcome. We're back after this.
Every day, people across the Tennessee Valley are making a difference, changing lives in big ways and small.